if you don't know what this is a bass, part of string instruments, guitar line and everything like that. I also call it the bass guitar. You know, you call it whatever you want. But me being a percussionist, that's one of the first thing I hear in a song is percussion instruments. But besides that, the bass line comes in. I always wanted to play the bass. So, good friend of mine, fellow Clemson alumni, we went to Clemson together. And actually, when I sung on the gospel choir, he was one of our musicians at the time also. He plays bass, and to me, he's a musical beast. And I told him, I said, yeah, I'm very interested in learning how to play bass. And when I hesitation, he said, well, I'll teach you. You know, he's that kind of musician where he's not selfish that, oh, I can play. I really don't want to take time to show anybody this. Like, this is mine. You know, he was very open and wanted to share that. So he has agreed to teach me. We'll probably meet like once a week, maybe twice, you know, depending on how our schedules go. But he came yesterday and we practiced. He showed me some things. The thing that we went over was chromatic scale. I learned the notes also on the different strings, E, A, D, G. This is a 4-string bass. Of course, there's 5-string also, but this is a 4-string. And so one thing, you know, I learned yesterday was chromatic scale, learning my fingering, learning how to, you know, pluck my 2 fingers here, how to hold my hands. One thing I have to work on is learning how to stretch my fingers, he said, you know, because you have to be able to move, you know, and reach if you're going to be doing certain notes, you know, and so working on that. But these little tiny, I feel like if I had like another half an inch, I would be great, but for the meantime, you know, it's working out so far, but I got exercises to do with my hands, things like that. But we learned the chromatic scale last night. I had it pretty good last night. I got to do some more practicing today. But the top note, the E, I'm pretty good at. It's moving down, just remembering to hold the string tight enough to get a clear, crisp sound. Because if you don't, listen to the difference. This is not holding tight. And then this is holding tight. Not tight. That was tight. And this is not tight. So, in the chromatic scale, we just went down. Back up. So it ain't the best it could be, but we getting there. So, and one of the songs that I'm learning right now is All Night Long by Mary Jane's Girl. All night long. You know, the beginning of the song goes doom 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 doom. So that's what I'm learning. And for right now, let's just say I'm working on it. Make sure. So it's just like duh. So it's duh, duh, duh. So this is why it's so hard. So it's duh. So it's duh. Well, I'm working on it. Let's just say that. That's my homework for right now. Is I have to, you know, practice the chromatic scale and work on my song until when we meet again next Thursday. But so far, so good. I enjoy it. Can't wait till like I can really. Of course, he said the more I practice, the cleaner it'll get. So, trying to work on form and technique. Because a lot of times you hear my screens buzz. I'm not holding it in the right spot. You know, or either I'm not holding the string tight enough. Well, that's all for y'all today. Deuces.